Hey, Emma Tomlinson here. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of the businesses I'm involved in. This is one of my favourites and it's called Questra Holdings, and it's in association with Atlantic Global Assets Management, otherwise known as AGAM. This is a pure investment opportunity. We do have other businesses in the portfolio, but this one is just pure investment. So what's it about? Well, there's no sales required. There's no sponsoring required, no monthly fees, there's no daily tasks, no auto ships, which is brilliant. And the benefits is passive earning and profits you receive every Friday. You can do a referral program if you want, which is huge profits, but you don't have to. So if you're not doing that side of it, then you earn 4 to 6% on your money that you invested every single week. It has been as high as 7%, but typically between 4 to 6% is where it is. So Questra Holdings, this company's been going for 8 years. It was developed in 2009, and it was rebranded in 2013 as Questra Holdings. Questra opened its doors to private investors in 2014. Prior to this, it was limited to people who had, it had to be over €100,000 to invest. Questra's head office, headquarters, is based in Madrid in Spain. Questra Holdings is in partnership, as I said, with AGAM, and that offers its partners an opportunity, as I said, to earn the 4 to 6% return on their money on a weekly basis. And Questra is responsible for managing the affiliate side of the business. So AGAM is the investment side and Questra is the affiliate side if you wanted to earn from referring people. So what does AGAM do? So AGAM, as I said, is an investment side of the business and is responsible for generating the profits for its partners and investors. Partners being people who are looking to refer other people, investors just pure investment side. AGAM has 25 fund managers who manage your investment for a period of 12 months. You get paid weekly and can decide to withdraw your profits or reinvest. All investment portfolios expire at the end of 365 days, so 1 year. And AGAM's headquarters is based in Cape Verde. So 18 additional worldwide offices will be opening in 2017, and Questra currently has 158 employees in 28 countries. And Questra is in cooperation with Bloomberg, and also it has yearly audits with the CGS, which is brilliant to hear that there's a financial government actually backing this. How does Questra and AGAM make their money? Well, they purchase and sell debentures by buying insolvent companies, and then they split them up and sell them for high profits, typically between 10 to 3,000%. They also offer financial support to licensed startup companies on the stock market for gains, and they use that for the gains in these companies. And they buy and sell large real estate deals, and sometimes holding them for periods of years to sell on to make obviously more money again. And they also trade on the initial public offering markets, the IPO. So every investor receives a contractual document for their investment portfolio once they have verified their ID. And Questra also has an insurance fund of 54 million, which is very good to know. A company like this, obviously if they've got their insurance fund in place, then you know they're serious. And during the last 7 years, Questra and AGAM's deals have had an average of 88% profit rate. So how do investors get started? Well, you would start by investing in packages called suitcases, which are affordable to most people's budgets. Suitcases range from €90 up to €500,000, and there are multiple methods of funding your account as well, because I know some countries have difficulty in funding accounts. You can withdraw your investment, your entire earnings each week if you wish, and you receive your capital back as part of the weekly profits. So you don't get your capital lump sum back at the end. you do receive them over the week within your weekly profit. And on average, you can recover your initial investment back in approximately 25 weeks. Or you can reinvest your profits, which is a much better way of doing it in the long run. If you were looking to reinvest for sort of a year to 2 years, I'll show you the figures soon, but you'll see that it's better worth reinvesting your profits. So repurchasing additional suitcases with your weekly profits will help your weekly earnings grow much quicker. So there are 8 different investment packages which are all called by a colour, and each colour of suitcase has a different investment and returns value. So here you can see you've got, so the white suitcase is €90, yellow 270, it goes up and up and up. You've got the black suitcase here, which is €21,870. You've got a VIP package here, which is, if you can invest in that, then brilliant. But yeah, I mean, you always start with what you can afford. So whether that be the 90, 270, you can buy 2 270s if you want to. You can buy a black, which is 21,870. So let me get you the calculator. Okay, so if we come over to the calculator for AGAM and Questra holdings. So for instance, if you wanted to invest, say, €3,000 to start off with, €3,000, say you want to invest for 1 year, and €3,000 gives you 2 yellow suitcases and a blue suitcase. And we're going to say that we're going to pay in all of our money. So we're not going to take out anything. So 0% we're going to take out. Now, if we have a look down here, you can see your weekly profits. So week 1 is €135. Week 2 is €139, and you can also then purchase an extra white suitcase as well. Then you can see it going down. So you've got week 3, week 4, week 5, but you're reinvesting all this money back in. So you're purchasing suitcases, which is these little green boxes. You're purchasing suitcases all the way down. So at the end of 52 weeks, you would be earning £1,716 per week. But again, you're obviously reinvesting all this back in to buy suitcases. If you wanted to, say, do it for over 2 years, and you want to take out, say, 50% of your profits after the first year. So after 53 weeks, on the 53rd week, you want to start taking out 50% of your profits. So now let's have a look. So exactly the same as the last one, all the way down to 52 weeks, which was the same, 1,716. Then on the 53rd week, you'll be earning £1,790 per week, but you want to take out 50%. So this is the 50% that you are taking out. Okay, the rest of it, the other €895, is being reinvested, and again buying suitcases. Now you can see as the weeks and weeks go on, take week 78, I think that's about 18 months. So you are physically withdrawing into your account €1,669. The other €1,669, because this is what you're earning weekly, is being reinvested in. See, you can see how this, if you go down to 2 years, so you'll be earning per week €7,754, but you're taking out obviously your weekly profits, and you can just keep going and keep going. Now, that is only from €3,000 starting. That's it. So just €3,000, and that is what you can be making. You can change it. You could take out 50% from 25 weeks, say. So you calculate it from 25 weeks. So again, after 25 weeks, you'll be taking out £208 per week, and it goes down and down. So after the 2 years, because you haven't reinvested as much back in because you were taking it out earlier, you're only on €2,000 a week, and taking out 1,036 of that. So do you see where is better to actually leave it in for as long as you can and compound for as long as you can. So I mean, start with something smaller. Start with 1,000. Say, start with 1,000 for 52 weeks. Leave all the money in there. So that gives you 2 white suitcases and a green suitcase. So it starts off with 41 euros profit per week. We're leaving it all in there, and at the end, it's 420 euros per week that you would be earning just by putting in 1,000 now. Again, put that over 2 years and say you want to, let's just put it over 2 years. So you don't take any out, leave it all in there for 2 years. And at the end of that, you'll be earning 6,897 euros per week. Per week. Okay. Let's quickly do this again. So why don't we pay out 50% after week 53. So week 53, you start taking out 290 euros per week. It's a good amount of money per week for not doing a lot. And at the end of 2 years, you'll be taking out 454 euros per week. And obviously the rest is that you're putting in. I mean, you could go on like this forever. So you could go on, say, so go 4 years. 4 years. So take out 50% of your earnings again after 53 weeks. This is 4 years. Look what you are earning. This is what you're taking out. So for week 176, you're taking out 1,700 euros per week. You're leaving the rest in to compound. You're leaving the rest in to grow your interest. And at the end of that, you'll be earning 4,570 euros per week. Of that, this is the figures that you said you would take out as 50%. So, as I said, the examples for 1 year, say you start with 3,000 euros, that's 2 yellows and 1 blue suitcase with 100% repurchase for the first year. The potential earnings after 52 weeks is 1,716 euros. After the second year, if you withdraw 50% of the profits per week, or you can continue to repurchase with 50% repurchase from week 53, your potential earnings after 104 weeks, so 2 years, is 7,754 euros per week. Okay, so the latest news that's come out of the Dubai conference, which was back in spring this year, there's a new 5-year AGAM business plan being announced. This company is planning to be around for the foreseeable future. Their plans are going on and on and on. So they're already 8 years old already. They have longevity. AGAM's already prepared for the next global banking crisis also, which is fantastic. And they will open up their own bank, Atlantic Global Bank, by the end of 2018. This bank will do cryptocurrencies and normal banking services. It will be based on fintech technology. And new up-and-coming contests are also available for a Secret Caribbean cruise in 2017, September 2017. So they do incentives throughout the year. Every year there's something different that you can obviously look at doing. So getting started is really easy. So register your mobile number, include the international code. That's obviously not my real mobile number there. But you can deposit funds into your AGAM account by bank wire, by Perfect Money, Bitcoin, which is obviously extremely popular at the moment, Advocash and OKPay. And the same methods will need to be used to withdraw the funds as well. So after registering, you upload identification documents and proof of address. Proof of address has to be less than 3 months old, and the account takes 24 to 72 hours to become verified. But it's not needed for deposit purposes unless you're using bank wire. So if you're wanting to bank wire, then you will need to be verified. Once funds are in your AGAM account, then you can purchase any suitcase of your choice. And if you wanted to, you can give out your referral link to anybody that you would like to help make 4 to 6% on their money. But as I say, that's entirely up to you whether you just want this as pure investment or whether you'd like to make a little bit extra by helping others as well. As I say, this is one of the top 4 in wealth creation formula businesses. I'm sure you will love it as well once you see it working for yourself. It covers all the aspects that you could want from a business, and best of all, you never need to tell anybody if you don't want to. So nobody's going to know you're investing in this unless you obviously want to tell them and you want to share it with people so you can help others gain the same profits that you're getting from their savings. So just imagine if you can get started today, just think where you could be in a few months or even weeks from now. Play around with the calculator and get started wherever you feel comfortable. I look forward to hearing about your success with Questra and AGAM, and get back to the person who shared this video with you so they can help you get started today. The link to get started is in the comments below, but as I said, if somebody else has directed you to this video, please go back to them first and ask for their link. Otherwise, obviously, you're more than welcome to use my link and contact me. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my other videos. Thank you.